Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan video, and today we're going to take a look at this Piccolo Junior TUR. We got him rainbowed in Max Links. Now first I just want to take a moment to apologize for my lack of Dokkan content. I'm still very heavily playing Dokkan. It's just very busy times right now during the school year and everything, and really focusing on trying to keep up with the DFFOO content. But I do want to keep getting more Dokkan stuff out, and I'm planning to cover Dragon Ball Heroes very well. Now, the other thing you're going to think that's kind of weird about this video is, like, I'm doing a showcase on a unit that's been out a while. I periodically like to do this where there are units that are very good that I don't get rainbowed on release, but I eventually get them rainbowed. And I've actually had this guy rainbowed for a while, but I was just kind of looking through my box and trying to find units that I want to do, like, a nice showcase on. This guy just jumped out to me. So, partially because he is, like, one of the best TURs in the game. And I don't know that I've done a dedicated showcase on him. If I did, it was, like, back when he dropped, and I might have only had him at like 69%. So I'm taking kind of a risky team build here because I am hopping into red zone, and I'm bringing a team with like just a bunch of supports. I want to really make this guy look nasty and see if he can carry the team, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at him in case you're unfamiliar or just need a reminder. So his 170 lead is for Gifted Warriors, Terrifying Conquerors, and Giant form. And then his 200% goes to Battle of Fate or World Tournament. And then his super attack effect is raises attack and defense for 1 turn, immense damage, and a high chance to stun. And then his passive, which he's got a lot here. It's like a paragraph. So he gets an entrance animation. He has a high chance of launching an additional for 1 turn from the character's entry turn, and 2 keen attack and defense 101% for 5 turns from the start of their turn. And then key 3 and attack and defense 150 plus an additional attack and defense 20 with each super attack performed up to 100. So he has to super 5 times to get maxed out on his stats. Attacks are effective against all types when facing 1 enemy. Medium chance to launch an additional super, plus an additional attack and defense 60 within the same turn after receiving an attack, plus an additional attack and defense 100, and all enemies attack and defense minus 30 as the first attack turn in the turn. Plus an additional attack and defense 100 when performing a super, and high chance of launching an additional as the second or third attacker in the turn. Turns in the giant ape form when conditions are met. So he's got a lot going on here. He's got different things based on different placements. He's got some buffs at the beginning, some that he's building up. What makes this Piccolo Jr. so crazy is, well, first of all, we'll just say that we all know he's the best Super Battle Road unit in the game, which I just did a solo video of him soloing a Super Battle Road, which is kind of crazy. And he's the best World Tournament unit in the game, and that's because he has an active skill, which we're going to talk about in a second, that is just active immediately, and he can just AoE blow stuff up, which is really nice. He also has stunning in his kit, which is good for those modes as well, right? Now, in terms of, like, in the rotation, right? So, keep in mind, as the first attacker in the turn, he's getting attack and defense 100, and he's lowering the stats on the enemy. And then he gets an attack and defense 100 while performing a super, and high chance of launching an additional as the second or third. So he's going to be a little bit better offensively in the second or third slot, and he has like more built-in additionals. So you see several areas where he has built-in additionals that helps him build up his passive. Kind of crazy, right? So I might actually put him in slot 2 just so that I can get that. So the thing with Piccolo Jr. is because he has so many like different stat buffs coming in different places, and they're like multiplicative. He's a unit that doesn't have guard or damage reduction, but is still defensively viable because of that, right? Now, what else he's got here is he's got an active skill. Can be activated when HP is 50% or less, starting from the 4th turn, or when facing 2 or more enemies. So if you're in an AoE situation, he can just pop this, and it is a big AoE attack, which is really, really awesome. And it disables the enemy's attacks also, and it's every enemy that he hits. So he will AoE, so like this is why Super Battle Road he's crazy, because he will AoE, like, hit everybody, and if any of them live, they're going to lose an attack anyways, and you should be able to finish them off. And then in World Tournament, this is great because it's the absolute fastest AoE you can dish out. You don't even have to pick up the orbs. That's what makes it so speedy and efficient for World Tournament, right? Now, beyond that, they're like, he doesn't have enough, so we got to give him a giant form also. So he's got this giant form. So this is if HP is 60% or less starting from the 4th turn. Pretty easy condition, to be honest, because if you're in difficult content, you will fall under that, and 4 turns isn't that bad. And then in giant form, he gets key 3, attacks effective against all types, and a high chance to crit. So this is a guy where you don't have any business giving him crit, to be honest. And if you look at my build here, he's full additional, full dodge. And additionals, I would say, are pretty important on him because you want him to build up his 5 supers as quickly as possible, right? So I definitely wouldn't touch this guy with crit. And you've got all level 10 link series ready to go. Now, the one weakness I'm going to say Piccolo Jr. has is his links. He doesn't have a great linking partner. His best partner is only 3 to 4 links. So you kind of, but here's the thing, he's good enough that he covers up for that. But if you put him on the right team builds, you know, if you have him in slot 2, and then you can get some links with your slot 3 and some with your slot 1, you can get a lot of links on him, right? So this is the team build. So we're running him as the lead. And we're basically running all support units. The STR Cooler actually won't be supporting him in this situation because he only supports Terrifying Conquerors against 2 or more enemies, which we don't have. And otherwise, he's supporting Transformation Boost, which Piccolo Jr. is not on. Because he goes Giant Form, I kind of feel like Giant Form characters should have Transformation Boost because I consider that a transformation. But they didn't give it to him. But you can see, like, Garlic Jr., a pretty old unit. LR Turles, pretty old. Like, this guy stacks defense, but he's definitely aged. So I've got a lot of, like, very defensively liable units that are going to get me killed. But I want to run into this red zone, and let's see if Piccolo Jr. can cover up for it. So considering here, look at this. My Piccolo Jr. is at 344k defense turn 1. Hasn't done any buildup or anything, which is kind of crazy. I think I actually am going to leave him in slot 1 because I don't trust STR Cooler there. So we're going to do that. And let's see what we can get for damage here turn 1. Now remember, he has an active or an entrance animation that lasts 5 turns. Or he's got a buff from that lasts 5 turns. Yeah, we're getting supered immediately, so good thing we didn't put Cooler there. So dude, only 4,000, which is pretty good. And then he got hit and gained some stats there. And now he's going to attack multiple times. So there's 1, and he's stunned. Here's 2. And he's already up to almost 10 million. And he still has 3 more stacks to build up. Okay, there's 2. There's 3, and he's at 11 mil. So, like, turn 1, he's just going crazy. And the other reason why this Cell Red Zone's a great fight to showcase him is you're seeing he stunned. All 3 of those stunned him. He stunned him on all 3 attacks. So, like, it's just ridiculous. So I think because this Cell can be stunned through, like, what, 3 out of the 5 phases, that's going to allow me to have all of these supports just get carried by Piccolo. Now, the next rotation is going to be really rough because we're going to have, like, all support units. So we're definitely going to have to use a Whis here, maybe double Whis. We'll see. Yeah, this is going to be a very weak rotation in particular. So I guess we would do this. I mean, we still have, like, 260k defense, which isn't the worst. But we have to Whis here just so that this rotation can survive. And we just hope that we survive the turn here. And this is good, though, because we could take damage, maybe fall under the 60%, see the giant form. Yeah, look at Cell. He loves supering in slot 1. I don't know what his deal is. I know when he gets to, like, the full power form, or, like, yeah, 134 with a Whis. When he gets to, like, that rage form or whatever, he always supers in slot 1. I think that is guaranteed, but it just seems like with these earlier phases, he just likes to do it a lot. But there we go, stunned him again. But, of course, this Cell is smart, and he's, like, supering us immediately. Before we can get him stunned. Yep, there we go. But not too bad. We survived that turn. And then the next time this rotation comes up, we will have a Piccolo Jr., so that'll be good. Then we'll have a Piccolo Jr. on each rotation. We'll be feeling a lot better. So my Piccolo Jr. still has 2 more attacks to build up. So we shall see what we get here. Here's Tech Cooler. He's from actually last year's Worldwide. And for a free-to-play unit at the time, he was solid because he built up defense or whatever. All right, so here, we're definitely not going to use an item here. And let me see. Yeah, 3 links with this STR Cooler. And this was it the exact same. Yeah, the exact same links there with Turles. So, yeah, we're going to stick with those 3 links there. Well, actually, I could stick with Turles and actually be getting buffed, huh? Let's do that. Maybe float the Cooler. Let's do that. And then let's see what our defense is at. So 550k defense. He still is building it up, you guys, which is crazy, right? Once again, his passive is so crazy. I just got to read it again. I would like to get him in slot 2, actually, because I want to see... And he's got support here. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to try actually putting him in slot 2 to get that extra attack on Super, which should look pretty beefy. Let's go and try that. Because I have a Whis on, I guess I would feel better about putting Turles in slot 1. So let's, and we know the Cell is one of them he's healing. Alright, so 4 mil for Turles. Oh, and then we stunned, so we're good. Oh, and actually, I think we were stunned from the last turn. So yeah, doing it this way is just fine. Dude, he's getting stunned every single time. All right, here's Piccolo at 11 million. Now, once again, we need 2 supers to finish building up. And then we'll see him fully built out on the next turn. But yeah, just all the additionals. He hasn't failed a stun yet. Here's a 12 mil shot. So, you know, yes, I get it. There are characters that can put up like 20 mil attack stats. But look at this guy with all the additionals above 10 million. Just looking crazy. And then we just got this cell stun locked. This actually worked out well. Because now we can have this friend cell here. Or this friend Piccolo Jr. take an attack. Who do I want to leave? I guess we could leave either one on rotation. We'll float Garlic Jr., I suppose. Let's do this. The friend one is not at Rainbow. What is the friend one at? And this friend one hasn't done any supers yet. What are you at? Not even fully level 10 links yet, huh? Okay. Why am I not seeing the dupe pass? Did they move that? Where are the dupe paths? I can't see his dupes. Whatever. He's not at Rainbow, though. He looks like maybe a 90%. Because he's almost at 5k. It's probably a 90% Piccolo. But yeah, 450k defense for him even. So that's not bad. So we'll do this, and we should finish off this cell no problem. Alright, so far, I mean, Piccolo Jr. is doing his part to carry a lot of these weaker support units. So 7 mil turn 1. Which is just fine. We'll definitely take that. Yep, perfect. Alright, and then here, let me see. What are we at for stats? Dude, 750k defense. That is just wild. Yeah, we'll put Piccolo Jr. in slot 1 here. And I'm actually going to just trust him to stun out. So I'm going to not use an item here. And I'm just going to trust him that he's going to stun this cell. Or he's going to get super right away and just take it like a champ. So yeah, now he's up to 15 million because he got hit and he got stats when he got hit. So that's the thing. If you put him in slot 1, you have the better potential for getting hit there. And then 16 million. Dude, he is just ridiculous. The thing that's such an anomaly with this guy too is that normally like units that are like have AoE stuff, they're normally not very good in single target. They made him just great everywhere. And yeah, the cell's just getting stunned to oblivion. So yeah, very good showcase setting here to do that. Now, we may end up dying at some point, but I would like to actually show off his giant form, but we'll see. This is a team that's going to be hard to get it with, simply because there are a lot of units here that will simply just get one shot, right? So we got the friend Piccolo Jr. at about 350k defense. We'll let him sit in slot 1, and we are going to trust him to stun. And we'll just let these two kind of chill and do their own thing. See what happens here. Oh, he's already stunned from the last turn, so we're good. And then this guy's just at 6 mil, but he didn't have a chance to get hit to build up his stats. But yeah, he's definitely like a carry unit, right? Like he's the type of unit you can just let sit and carry the team. Piccolo Jr. is crazy. What we really need now, which I hope we can get like within the next few months, is a Dokkanfest like Demon King Piccolo to link with him, right? Some other like extreme class Piccolo that has big bad bosses. That's what we need. Because right now we don't have like a good version of that. We have some kind of crappy World Tournament units. Alright, so I'm fine letting my Piccolo sit in slot 1 here at 569k defense. Now the reason the defense took a dip, right? We went down from 750 to that. He had a 5-turn passive that fell off, that gave stats. So now we'll see kind of what he's going to look like the rest of the fight. And he is going to get hit here. So I think that, you know, that 16 million attack stat, that's probably like his ceiling, right? Oh, so here only 10 mil because I forgot we stunned him out so he couldn't get hit, but that's fine. All right. We'll go as far as we can here. All right, this is the one where he's pretty much guaranteed going to super in slot 1. He does it every time, and we're going to be type disadvantage. You know what? We'll test the waters, and I'm going to hope that we just take the right amount of damage. So I'm not going to use an item here, and I am going to hope that we take the correct amount of damage to get under 60% but not die. I feel like we'll be okay, but I don't know. We're type disadvantage. Like, we very well could die here, right? So if we die, that's fine. I would still call this a solid showcase. Oh, 748. Yeah, we did die. Ouch. See, if we would have gotten a normal first, so I probably should have just used the Whis there, right? Okay, so let's really quick, since I've got this team built out, let me just, I guess to make it a proper showcase, let's just show him off in Super Battle Road. And what we'll do is we'll just do this World Tournament one, but I'll build out like a proper team. So you see, this was my previous clear, right? So what we'll do is he on... So he doesn't actually lead World Tournament. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to do that. We're going to get 23rd World Tournament Goku, and then we'll do Piccolo Jr. And then we'll see him here. He won't have like big bad bosses, but this will just be good to show him. And then we'll grab like Tien and Krillin, like some of these really busted World Tournament units. Jackie Chun's pretty solid. We'll just quickly fill out a World Tournament team. Oh, actually, we will grab this Goten. Because he is a gifted warrior support, so he'll actually support Piccolo. And Piccolo actually links okay with the Goku, surprisingly enough, because they've got Dragon Ball Saga links. So there's kind of like two ways you can use this Piccolo, right? Because he doesn't link very well, but he's kind of got two sides to the links, where if with the extreme class side, big bad bosses is like your big link. But if you're running it with like super class characters, you can get guidance of the Dragon Balls and the Dragon Ball Saga links, which actually add a lot to him as well. So here we go. We've got actually a really nice rotation here to start, because we've got him with Krillin and Goku like right off the bat, right? So let me see. So with Goku, yeah, we're getting the 2 Dragon Ball Saga links. So I could leave him actually linked up with Krillin just to get like better, because Krillin's supporting World Tournament, I believe, as well. So so this is what Piccolo can do, right? Multiple enemies, we can just instantly active skill for free. So we'll just do that. And then we nullified an attack as well. Oh, and the other thing I should have done, so I should have actually done that in slot 2, because what happens is when you use his thing in slot 2, that counts as him like doing an attack in that slot. And by the way, those 2 attacks count as supers to build up as passive. So this fight, I think on the second round, we get a phase with like 5 people, and that'll be a really nice spot to show him off. So let's go ahead. We'll just put him in slot 1 here and just let him go crazy. Yep, and we'll do that. We won't use any items here. I'm hoping I have a Ghost Usher on me, though, for like the next rotation, potentially. My hope is I actually don't kill them here, and I want to kill them on the next turn, because I would like to go into the next phase with my Piccolo Jr. to show him off. But if he supers again, I mean, even without, Krillin and Goku might take this Yajirobe out. We'll see. This Krillin is absolutely crazy, by the way. All right, this might work out okay. Goku at 4.7. Please don't take him out. It would be so sweet if he actually lived this. Live. Oh, just barely. I feel like he probably would have additional anyways. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you can see Piccolo Jr. there just completely wiped. So what I want to do here is to like try to not do damage to these guys. I would love to have... Oh, see, Tien and Goku are going to go kind of crazy here. So what I'm going to do... Oh, I don't have a Ghost Usher here, huh? I suppose I changed my items because I was using... There was, what, a Dragon Ball mission or something where I had to use Dende, so that's why I have this up. We'll just do a King Yama, should be fine. I'm actually going to put... Sure, we'll leave Goku here. And I'm just going to try to spread my attacks out. We'll have Yamcha maybe attack type disadvantage. Or, not Yamcha, but Tien. And sure, we'll try to attack type disadvantage. Although I know my Goku, I went type advantage there. We'll just do that. And actually, Jackie Chun hitting Krillin makes a lot of sense. Because then he'll get the damage reduction against that Krillin. Alright, so Goku, just don't do a bunch of additionals. I would like to have all 5 of these guys live, is what I would like. So I intentionally targeted different people. Don't go crazy. Okay, Goku's going to kill him. Alright, maybe we can have 4 of them alive. We'll see. Yeah, he's gone. Alright, and then Yamcha attacking. Oh, Goku with the absorption. We'll take that. Dude, you don't see that every day. That absorption. Alright, so hopefully we don't crit. And Tien's whole thing is doing 1,000,000 attacks, so we know... Oh, geez. Okay, never mind. Is Tien... I mean, this could be like a Tien showcase, because he's actually kind of good in these 5-target fights, too, because he just goes crazy and attacks everybody. Oh, my goodness. Alright, well then. Piccolo Jr. would have looked impressive here, but everyone else is just deciding to take over. So we're going to get 2 targets again, huh? And then we know that Piccolo Jr. is going to completely wipe this out. But here's why he's so good in Super Battle Road, right? Because now every fight, it's like a new fight, right? So he just gets this back. So I can just active skill again. We can hit them both. We can nullify. It counts for him building up. And then they're gone. So we'll see how the next one goes. Now we're just going to get into an odd pattern of, oh yeah, there's only 3 phases, huh? So this is the last phase. And then this one's just single target. So this Goku, you pretty much just like stun lock him. So I'm just feeling like how easy this is. Because once again, I did this Piccolo solo. Now I am worried about potentially dying here. So I think I will just Whis. Because they do hit pretty hard, but I think it would be fine. These units are fairly good defensively for this type of content, right? Tien's probably questionable for like some red zone stuff, but in here I think Tien would be fine. But yeah, let's just see. We'll probably end up taking out this Goku. He's going to be a lot tankier, but we got a lot of attacks coming in. So yeah, this went from a Piccolo Jr. showcase into a Super Battle Road run. But that's okay. But basically what I was going to show you, what I might do, we're going to finish this really quick. I might just hop in one more time and see if we can get Piccolo Jr. on that second phase. And maybe I can try to manipulate it so I know he's going to hop up there. But I would like to see, because that would be a crazy turn. Because he's going to AoE, hit all 5 enemies, instantly build up. We can do it in slot 2 and get the extra stats for being in slot 2. And then put him in slot 1 and just let him go crazy. Yeah, like... yeah, I think this, this Goku's not even surviving. This team is actually pretty good. The World Tournament team now is actually like a legitimate team. I talked about this earlier. Yeah, that was a pretty quick, easy run there. Piccolo Jr. got minimal screen time, so we'll hop in again. We'll do it one more time really quick. And then if I can't get it, whatever, we'll just call it a showcase right there. I don't want the video to go on forever, but I would like to get this turn with the 5 enemies potentially. So let's try it one more time. Because what I can do is maybe just try to hold back with Piccolo a little bit, not go too... Like, what I could do is just not use his AoE on the first phase, right? If he ends up... So let me do it one more time. So let's just hop in. Let's see where Piccolo Jr. winds up. So Piccolo Jr. winds up on the second rotation. Okay. So, these guys I don't feel like would do a lot of damage. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll just actually King Yama here. And then, sure, we'll just attack through. What I potentially would like to do, because this rotation has no chance of killing them. So I have to attack with these guys and then still hold back enough with the Piccolo Jr. rotation to hopefully have at least one of them live and then we kill them with the next rotation. That is ideally what I would like to happen. See if we can make it work. Alright, Goku putting in some work there, getting attacked. And what's nice is that Goku now, getting attacked a couple times, is going to be a little bit more built up, so that hopefully we can get this rotation back and he can finish off whatever's there. Okay. And then Jackie Chun. Alright, so we got one of them dead. Is Piccolo Jr. just going to take him out, though? Like, there's nothing I can do. Right? Because, like, I have to super with everybody. I don't know if I can get the proper rotation. Like, can I Ghost Usher myself? That would be great. Because now Piccolo Jr. and Goku are just going to go crazy and kill. What I actually potentially might have to do is just do, like, the Piccolo Jr. solo just to show it off. Or do, like... Piccolo Jr. is the lead, so I can have 2 of them? Yeah, because that's way done. I'll go in here again, but there's no way we don't go crazy and kill him. Because everybody's got auto key, right? Like, there's not... And the enemies in here are so weak. Can I not... Yeah, I can't avoid supers. Well, Tien can. So, let's try here. Tien can. And Tien will hit him, who should be a little bit stronger. Goten's going to attack type disadvantage. Goku has to swing, and Goku will also, I guess, hit the int unit. Alright, let's just see what happens. Even if we can get just a few of them alive. Oh, or we just die. Never mind, we just die. I'm All right, well, we'll just end it there. But you guys get the idea. Piccolo Jr. looking really, really nice. Very, very good unit. So just to kind of recap, AoE like World Tournament, insane. He just auto kills everything. Super Battle Road, we saw he's so dominant there. We can't even like get him on a rotation because they're so powerful. But then like just as a unit on your team, you're seeing the capability of what 750k defense, not counting any on super defense he's getting. And then, you know, getting like 16 mil and being able to super 3 times in a turn. Just absolutely crazy. And what we didn't even get to see is he has a giant form, and we know how powerful that is. So Piccolo Jr. definitely a crazy unit. Let me know what you think of him. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.